Hey guys, courtesy of Sean Larman, Jack's RC Recycle and Repair, I'm going to pull the transmission out of the brand new Redcat Gen 8 truck. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and we're going to look inside of it. Let's get busy. To remove the transmission, there are 6 screws to take out. 5 in the battery tray and 1 right here. They all use a 2mm hex. As you lift up on the battery tray, be careful not to mess with the wires. You have a zip tie for your battery plug and your ESC receiver wire. We're just simply going to do this and just slide that right out of the way. We're also going to take the motor loose right here and just take that out as an assembly. At this point, to remove the motor and transmission assembly, there are 2 screws right there. Hopefully you can see them nice and shiny there. Take those out, and then we should be able to move the transmission out of the way. And as far as this little drive shaft, it should just slip right out and we'll have the transmission in our hands. With the 2 screws out, the transmission is loose. Just kind of turn it up. And now we have the Redcat Gen 8 transmission in our hands. And all of its glory, ready to be taken apart. To get to the pinion gear and the motor mount bolts, a 1.5mm hex wrench takes this bolt out right here. And now you can see the motor pinion gear and the motor mount bolts. And the pinion gear and the motor mount bolts require a 2mm hex wrench to remove. After loosening the set screw, I had to take a little screwdriver and just give it a little bit of help. Simple and easy. That is 32 pitch, by the way, and brass. This is a rubber plug to cover the hole that you adjust a slipper with. That's a 7mm nut, so a 7mm hex wrench just goes right on it. And with it in the truck, you know, you can kind of make the adjustments. Here's your slipper, and although it looks a little bit odd, this is actually kind of genius. You can take this loose, take the pads out of both sides, put this into the actual spot where the pads were, take the washers out, and actually lock up the slipper. So for you guys that don't like a slipper on your scaler, you can absolutely completely remove it reliably, simply, and free, as long as you buy the truck, right? Okay, I got the screws out the back side of this. Let's open this up. Oh, wow. Guys, that's some beef right there. I like that. And it's got grease in it from the factory. Very nice. Rubber sealed bearings. I did remember reading or hearing one guy say that these little pins will be a problem. Considering the axle ratio is 6.18 to 1, these are so far up the drive line, I don't think there'll ever be an issue with these gears or the pins. That is nice. Look how thick that is. Wow. Haha. I like that. Putting it back together is as simple as anything. Just simply put the screws back in the correct spots. Set your pinion gear depth. You know, you can use a piece of paper or something like that. You want just like maybe 1/2 millimeter of clearance. You know, nice, simple, and time to put it back in the truck. Which is also just simply putting everything back that you just took out. Simply take a few minutes, get your drive shaft back in alignment, and then you got the 2 screws over here on the side you got to put in, and then the battery tray, and that's it. So the transmission in this truck is simple, easy. It's built really nice with the Mod 1 gears. They're wide, you know, Mod 1. Even though they're plastic and the pin design, that's not going to be an issue because they're so far up the drive line, and with 6:18 to 1 ratio in the portal axles, I don't see any issues with these gears at all. Even with brushless power, I just don't see an issue with them at all. So hopefully you guys saw what you needed to see, And as always, thank you all for watching.